President Biden, who I've been around numerous times just in this last year, is sharp, he's focused, he's bright.
He is sharp, intensely probing, and detail-oriented and focused.
This is a man who is sharp, who is on top of his game, who knows what's going on.
He's smart, he's on his game.
I was in almost every meeting with the president, and the president was in front of and on top of it all, coordinating and directing
with her hands
leaders who are in charge of America's national security, not to mention our allies around the globe.
Do you think our leaders in Africa are old? Like Africa has old leaders? Well, if you thought so, you might not be wrong. Actually, you are not wrong, because Africa has got very, very elderly leaders. Elderly leaders, with respect, I say that. But do you know how old Joe Biden is? Have you ever thought about how old that guy is? And to make matter worse, he is still planning to run for another term as the president of America. Let us think it for a second. And to hear people go out there and defend him and say that he is super sharp, that he understands exactly what is going on, that he is one of the sharpest person you could ever put in the White House, and that he is always akin to details and on top of the job. It's not me saying it. It's not me saying it. Because if we from Africa say that about our leaders, then people be like, you guys are supporting your leaders. You guys are supporting things that are not right. That you guys will see white and say it's black. And you guys are the reason why your leaders do not leave power. So it's not me saying it. I just want us to be very clear as to who said what. So watch the video.
These two candidates, they are both similarly challenged. And it is not crazy to think that the oldest people in the history of the country to ever run for president might have some of these challenges. Now, Democrats will say that any criticism like this, especially of Biden, is unfair because you just don't know Biden like they know Biden.
President Biden, who I've been around numerous times just in this last year, is sharp, he's focused, he's bright.
He is sharp, intensely probing, and detail-oriented and focused.
This is a man who is sharp, who is on top of his game, who knows what's going on.
He's smart, he's on his game.
I was in almost every meeting with the president, and the president was in front of and on top of it all, coordinating and directing
with her hands
leaders who are in charge of America's national security, not to mention our allies around the globe.
Pause here for 1 second. Why does Kamala Harris speak to people like English is their second language?
She's not strong in, like, her strength always was in the Senate, her ability to use her prosecutorial questioning skills and going after these Trump officials during her short tenure. But she's not good at a rousing speech, on the stump, any of that kind of stuff. She struggles to be inspirational.
All right, go ahead, continue.
And directing leaders who are in charge of America's national security, not to mention our allies around the globe.
Did anyone film that?
Of course, when it comes to Republicans, they've got a different strategy for their 77-year-old candidate.
Well, first of all, Donald Trump is not an old man.
He's an old man! He is objectively an old man!
So do you still think that Joe Biden is on the job? Do you still think that Joe Biden can survive another 4 years? Do you still think that? Because the guy is really, really worn out. And I do not understand why he will want to stay and still govern a country as huge as America. I don't get it. You know, we from Africa have come to terms that our leaders don't want to leave and that our leadership is like the the elderly citizen home. Our leaders are too old that some of them can barely even know where they are, which I'm not condemning them or trying to like bash their seniority or their age wise. I'm just mainly stating the facts that some of them are way older, that you would think that they would thought to themselves that, well, it was time for them to take a rest. But you will be wrong. You'll be wrong. So Joe Biden is going in for another term, hopefully. And people are just like wondering if he is gonna really, really complete the term. And people are just like, why? Why? What does he really want? Why? And why would America let him continue after seeing the way he is? You know, there was this publication that came out where he was supposed to be, was it impeached or something? And then they did an investigation, and then the finding was like this. Joe Biden could not be impeached or could not be prosecuted because he cannot really understand what was going on, because he has no malice in mind. He doesn't even understand what he was doing or what he does most of the times. And if someone told you that they couldn't prosecute your leader because they think that he is not working 100%, that his brain does not function 100%, wouldn't that be a call for concern? Wouldn't you be concerned if you have a leader who keeps on forgetting things, who can remember some things and can forget some? Isn't that a call for concern? Because you expect your leaders to be sharp, to be able to articulate things quickly and swiftly. But if you have someone whom everyone can clearly see that that person is really not functioning the way he is supposed to due to age-wise or health-wise, isn't that a call for concern? I'm just asking. And this is a very legitimate question. I'm just asking. So why would he still be there? Why would the Democrat still have him as their front runner? Why? Well, I hope you guys will share your thought and opinion with us in the comment section below, because we would like to hear what you think. And also, please do us a favor, like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel, because that really helps us and we shall forever be grateful to you. So, thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.